I've heard of this place called Salad, where you can host your GPU and rent it out for people who are doing AI workloads.
All these AI agents now have gone out and created their own little social network. It's called
Oh,
Moltbook. So
I just
yeah.
understand it. So claw
Yeah.
is like a lobster, and lobsters molt, which is like shedding their skin.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
interesting.
why it's Moltbook. Okay.
Interesting.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Smoke Room podcast. We are without DC today, but we are here, me and Ash. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Ash,
And I'm back.
yeah, so Ash, what have you been investing in this week?
Oh, investing. Nothing. I think it's the start of the year. Investing back into business and getting the year planned out and starting to get things rolling again. So, um, no real investments, to be honest. It's just been a bit of a planning mode at the moment with the business that I run and investing time more than anything into what this year is going to look like. So that's kind of been the most of it. Probably gone back to basics and revisited some of our budgeting and things like that. So, getting some of that hygiene back in our personal finances and stuff as well. So it's not investing, it's investing time, but not really no real investments so far this year. So yeah, I'm looking to get back into it very very soon. But yeah, at the moment it's all about just setting up for the year ahead. So yeah, what about you, mate? Like where are you sitting at the moment?
Yeah, so this week I basically changed my DCA strategy. So what I was doing before was I would just DCA once a week,
So
but now I
DCA's dollar cost
dollar
average,
cost
yeah.
averaging into Bitcoin. So now I dollar cost average every day. And also, River has this thing called Supercharge Boost. So if the price drops below 1% in the day, I buy three times as much Bitcoin.
Yeah, wow. So do you have to actually hold a reserve of cash for that to work then?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. And I guess yeah, he said it buys what, three times as much if it gets that super boost. But
Yeah.
is
And
it
it's
is
been
it
hitting a
buying a
lot lately.
yeah? So that must be your cash is probably going down a little bit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah, that's
it's
interesting.
getting to that point where it's like, it's a bit aggressive for my taste, but I'll see how long I can keep this up. And yeah, my
Yeah, well,
stack's
how low can
growing
it
quite a
go?
bit
And
now.
it's good, like you're getting more and more of a share, but at the same time, it's like
Oh
Bitcoin's
yeah,
going
definitely.
down and down and down. So how far down does it go, and how much cash do you need to sustain it dropping? I've already said it here on the podcast before that I think we're still on a road to 50 grand, 50,000 US dollars. Um, I think in our chats, DC's kind of said, oh, what Ash said, it's kind of starting to come true. Like, what are we down to? Is it 83,000 now or something? Um,
Yeah, it got
yeah,
down
so
to 82. That was the lowest it's
oof,
been since April of 2025. I
wow.
wasn't I wasn't thinking we would go this low, and when you were saying, oh, 70 or maybe even 50, I was like,
No,
he's just a bear. I
still on
think it
track for
might actually
that
happen.
50, I reckon. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I think was it you? I think said in the chat that you kind of coming around to that view that I had, right?
Yeah,
Where
I'm
it's going to go
starting to
down.
come around. I don't know 50, but yeah, I
Yeah,
could see 70.
I mean, it's yeah. I hate that people losing money over it, but I think it's just that cycle, right? It's going to go down, and what you're doing there, dollar cost averaging as it goes down, that's a fantastic approach. There's no point waiting until it hits 50 because it may never hit 50, but if it does hit 50, and then you time it, like good on you. But yeah, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? And having that dollar cost average on the way down is probably a far better strategy and being owning it in the first instance is far more valuable than trying to time it, right? And they always say you can't time these things. You got to, you know,
Oh yeah, definitely.
buy it and
Like if I
yeah.
could just buy one full Bitcoin at 50K, I would, but I don't think I'm doing that. So yeah, I still hope to get my first Bitcoin, and I think this is a good way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm a little bit of a way off, but it'd be interesting to see if we can get there this year.
But yeah, hopefully.
Interesting.
I think
So
DC
today,
might actually hit it.
yeah, well, he might. I don't know. Might sell a house and just buy like 5 Bitcoin. Who knows? But
Who
yeah.
knows with DC?
Sell my soul. I might get a Bitcoin too, but we'll see. So today, look, we're talking about AI and crypto, and yeah, it's a really interesting topic. AI, crypto, they're two very different technology sets, and crypto. When we say crypto, we're talking about cryptocurrency and blockchain, right? Um, obviously we talk about investments a lot. So cryptocurrency, which is I guess the monetization of blockchain. Um, and then the AI side of things. So AI obviously is, we've got LLMs, we've got all sorts of different text, image, video, speech generation technologies now, and all these different models for data analytics and all sorts of stuff, right? Which is very separate to what blockchain and cryptocurrency is. So, really interesting topic here, and how do these two come together? Where does AI and cryptocurrency meet? What joins these two things together?
Yeah, well, GPUs definitely because there's still a decent amount of cryptocurrencies that you can mine with GPUs. Bitcoin you
So
can't, but
Nvidia stocks basically.
yeah, Nvidia stock. Everything goes back to Nvidia stock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting. So I think with that in mind, like you're probably a lot more in the blockchain space. So do you see any of the blockchain crypto stuff leveraging AI? So more so like, are there any tokens or blockchains or anything out there saying that they deal with AI? Is that a thing, or do you think that's very much a buzzword?
yeah, it is a buzzword, but yeah, there is legitimate use of AI and cryptocurrency when it comes to like risk modeling and like where you want to see Bitcoin prices. And then also it's big into mining because when the price of Bitcoin is going down, you can rent out your server space to actual AI servers, and then that would subsidize your cost.
I think that's a really interesting topic, right? It's I guess in the past I played with Nice Hash, which is a GPU or ASIC mining. Well, it's not a pool. It's more of what do you call it? It's almost a cloud service, right? You can go onto Nice Hash there.
Yeah,
You
so
can
it's
load it
like
up
you
with
rent hash rate.
yeah, you rent hash rate. That's right. Yeah, you chuck throw a Bitcoin at it, rent the hash rate, and then it goes off and mines Bitcoin or mines whatever it's going to mine, right? And hopefully you get a Bitcoin back. So in the past, I've had a little bit of success with that, but I guess for the people who run those rigs, those ASIC miners and the GPUs, and probably not ASIC miners because they're not going to be able to do some of the AI stuff, but certainly the GPU people, where GPUs obviously aren't as efficient as ASIC miners, but for certain workloads, GPUs do work better, right? Like Ethereum back in the day, GPUs were always better, and there was no such thing as a an ASIC, I guess, for mining Ethereum. But now, I guess with AI taking off. Some of those people who are renting out their GPUs and the demise, I wouldn't say the demise of Ethereum, it's not really dead and it's not, I don't think it's dying, but certainly not as much, doesn't have as much attention as it used to. But I think, yeah, people who were doing that GPU mining, even in Bitcoin, I guess, now they've got these options to offload their GPU and power AI workloads, right? So, um, yeah, like so, what are you seeing in that space? Like, is there markets for this? If so, who are they? Like, who does this?
Yeah, so for like the hobbyist home miner, you can do, I think they call it like AI mining, where you host your GPU just in like your gaming PC, and then companies will rent that time out from you. It's
It's
kind of
almost like
like
a.
if you've seen
I was,
Folding at Home, which
I was gonna
was
say SETI at home, right?
yeah.
Remember
Yeah, so
SETI?
Folding at Home, it was for like sequencing DNA to find like cures
That's
for
right.
cancer and like COVID and stuff. So it's basically like that, but for AI and you get paid for it.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's memory. Yeah, trip down memory lane actually with SETI at home. I don't know if you remember that one. That was the search for
Yeah, what's SETI?
extraterrestrial intelligence. Yeah, search
Oh,
for
cool. I
extraterrestrial
didn't know
intelligence.
about
So
that.
they used to get the I guess radio signals from Arecibo or whatever it was, whatever telescope they were using, and they take all these radio signals and then pump it out to all these computers around the world to for people to I guess search for extraterrestrial life. It was quite interesting.
That's
Um,
really cool. And GPUs help that?
um, it was definitely CPU when I was looking at it, and that was probably 20 years ago, to be honest. So I don't know if they still exist as a project, but certainly, yeah, it was quite interesting. I would say that they would have moved on to GPUs, surely,
Yeah.
surely.
Well,
It
that's
looks
really
like
cool. Like if
that
you could
project
actually
looks like
find
it's in
aliens at
hibernation.
your home, that's so cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it looks like that project is in hibernation. I'm not sure what that means, which is unfortunate, but maybe they're buying Bitcoin instead. Maybe they shifted all their
Maybe they
their
got
CPUs
abducted.
and well, I'd say maybe they shifted their CPU and GPUs into Bitcoin instead. It was probably a little bit more fortuitous than searching for
Yeah.
extraterrestrial life. But anyway, um, so. I guess, yeah, in terms of marketplaces, yeah, I mentioned NiceHash. Yeah, do you know any of any others where, say if I've got a GPU right now and I want to monetize it, where can I go? My GPU is not going anywhere. I've got an RTX 3070. It is certainly not powering much AI. Like I run a few LLMs locally and this thing does maybe, 10 was it tokens 10 tokens a second kind of thing. It's so slow. um definitely not definitely not going to be making big bank on that. So the salad looks like it's pretty interesting, right? For my
Yeah, but
RTX
like, is it all
3070.
their computers or can you
Yeah,
host it?
I'm not sure. So GPU, yeah, it looks like AI companies are able to go on here and use it. Developers, yeah, so use cases, image generation, data
Oh, earn
collection,
with
voice
PC.
AI.
There we go.
There you go.
Easiest
Yeah,
way to earn from your PC.
there is a pricing calculator there. And so for my RTX 3070, I can get 4 cents an hour. That's probably US dollars. I don't think that's not really gonna make me a lot of money, right? So 24 hours a day, 4 cents. Oh, it's gonna take a little while to make much money, isn't it?
Yeah,
Might be one of those solo miners. What do you reckon?
I'm actually thinking like I have a NVIDIA Quadro. I might be able to actually make some money on this.
What are the quadros doing? Are they doing more
Yeah, it has
powerful?
it has more memory, it has more good cores. It's basically like a 4090. So I've heard of this place called Salad where you can host your GPU and rent it out for people who are doing AI workloads. So I'm looking at it
Interesting.
right now, and with my RTX 4000, should be able to make like 16 cents or so an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
What's that per day then? That's oh maths. Late night maths. Calculator.
Yeah.
24 times 16. There we go. $3.84.
$3. Oh, wow, because that's like
384 a day.
around how much I make with my Little Avalon Q in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah,
I might
okay.
actually look into doing that. I haven't really looked into it until now, but yeah, that might be worth it.
So I'm just looking at the pricing here, and it's like an RTX 3070, so it's got 8 gig of video RAM. It's yeah, it's only 4 cents an hour, so I'm making 24 times 4 cents, 96 cents a day. Oh, I don't know if that's going to cut it. Power
Yeah.
wise, I'm not getting any return on that. Maybe if I upgrade to a 4090, we might be talking money. But
Yeah, what's great
yeah, it's
about
quite
my little
interesting.
Quadro card is that it doesn't have any external power. So it just
Yeah,
uses
okay.
the power from the PCI bus. So
Yep.
it only draws like I think it's 60, 70 watts.
Yeah,
So
wow.
nothing. Yeah, it's
So
not like a
certainly,
massive 5090 that's pulling like 600 watts. Those things are
yeah.
crazy powerful.
And look, that's on that note, the 5090 here is saying it's 25 cents an hour. So, yeah, you're looking to make $6 a day to rent out your GPU. And is that worth it? Like over the space of a year, that's 365 times six, right? Is what, 2 grand. So roughly 2 grand, if not a little bit more. Is it worth it? What do you
I
reckon?
think if you have the cheap power, because when it comes to mining, it's all about the cost of power.
Hmm.
And if you have the cheap power, it might be worth it. But dude, that 5090, it draws
Wasting
so
the
much power.
I don't like the idea of wasting a 5090 like on mining too, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, what I've
yes,
heard
yeah.
is great from this kind of stuff is it's it's mostly for gamers. So
Hmm.
you're gaming what 2, three
For AI
hours
people,
if you're a hardcore gamer, and then for the rest of the time you just have your gaming PC on earning money.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, I guess, while you're not using it.
Yeah. Because like I
Yeah.
know I've recently gotten into DCS and I play it maybe 1 hour every other day. So my PC is just doing nothing for
Sitting
that
idle.
time. So I might actually get into this AI
It's interesting.
mining stuff.
So I want to shift this conversation a little bit. So we're talking here about obviously people renting out their GPUs to effectively, yeah, be AI or yeah, Bitcoin miners. The conversation is more around renting. So what we were talking about, mining with GPUs, and now there's the ability to rent out your GPU to do AI processing, right? So where this gets interesting is in the last few days, probably the last week or 2 weeks, there's been a little development in the AI space. There's been the release of a new, I'm going to say, piece of software called OpenClaw, also been called Clawdbot, or what else has been gone by?
Yeah, so it's a AI agent, right?
It's a personal AI assistant, yes. So just reading this here, it's the AI that actually does things, and it says here on their website, it clears your inbox, sends emails, manages your calendar, blah 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 blah, does all this stuff. Fantastic.
Great. Productivity tools are awesome.
So I think where this
But
gets interesting is this little thing, Claude, if you want to call it Claude, and it's not Claude the coding agent, it's
yeah,
its
it's
own
claw
thing,
like
and
a bear claw.
yeah, Bear Claw. That's right. So there's been quite a lot of chatter about OpenClaw over on Twitter, LinkedIn, kind of everywhere, right? It's popping up in my LinkedIn feed. A lot of people on my LinkedIn feed are big into AI, so seeing a lot of stuff in there at the moment. Now, interestingly, I saw a post earlier, and the premise of OpenClaw is you set it up. like on your own PC or a separate PC. I think yeah, there's a lot of people going out there and buying Mac Minis just to set this up. I don't know why Mac Minis obviously works really well on them. So people are doing this right. They're going out, setting up this open claw, and then letting it loose on their life. Now, the post, and you and I both seen this post, right? It goes along the lines. I installed it last night, and this morning when I woke up, I found that Clawdbot had done this, and this. So, it had divorced my wife, it had gone and taken out loans, it had resigned from my job, it had gone and done all this stuff. It was just like, oh my God, like I don't want to
Yeah,
unleash
the one
that
I
on.
saw, it's like I just asked it to make me money, and it made money by doing all of these terrible, terrible things. And it's like, oh yeah, don't make money that way.
Yeah, it's bizarre, right? No, I think what really interested me from that post is another person in my network is a bit of a venture capitalist, and yeah, he posted about apparently these all these AI agents now have gone out and created their own little social network. It's called Moltbook, so MOLT book. So the actual agent itself, even though it's called Open Claw or Claude Bot, it's also called Moltbot, I think, so MLT bot. So I'm
So
not
is
sure what
Moltbot
ML.
the social media?
So Moltbook is the social media. So Moltbot, I don't know, this is really confusing. It's got multiple different
Oh,
names, right? So
I just
yeah.
understand it. So claw
Yeah.
is like a lobster, and lobsters molt, which is like shedding their skin.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
interesting.
why it's molt book. Okay, it makes
Interesting.
sense now.
Okay. There you go. So it's getting funny. So this thing now, I don't know whether someone set this up deliberately or whether it's done it itself, but they've got this thing called Moltbook, and it's almost like a little Reddit just for the agents, right? So the agents find this Moltbook somehow. So either as a human running your own AI assistant, you can actually point it at Moltbook, or somehow your agent finds it on its own. And the front page of this website, it literally says, if you're an agent, this is what you do. Call command, blah, 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 install, does whatever it does, right? So the agent installs this thing or connects to this network, and all of a sudden it's connected to the social network. If you're human, you can just view and watch. You can't actually do anything else. That's kind of it. Now, interestingly, I looked at this probably 3 hours ago, and there was 157,000 agents on the network. And this
Yeah,
is only
that's more than I was
three.
expecting.
Well, get this, 3 hours ago, that was 157,000. It is now 636,090
Oh my
agents connected
God.
in just 3 hours. So that's insane. Like, I just saw that and I was like, well, okay, hang on. This is
Can you
insane.
see what they're talking about right now?
Absolutely, yeah. So this is the next bit, right? So you look at this website and it lists out, it's like a little I'm gonna say Reddit, right? So I'm gonna share my screen real quickly. So it's basically like Reddit. It's the front page, right? So as I was saying, if you're an agent, this is how you connect. You've got Malt Hub, obviously you can check out the code or whatever, or you can curl obviously downloads the skill and loads it into the agent. So um, pretty much straightforward. I think if you're a human, you've got the option there to follow the instructions in the Malt book. You can send it to
Okay,
your
so it's
agent.
not just for AI agents, it's also for people.
So as a human, you can instruct your agent to join it, but it is not for humans. It is only for the agents. Yeah. So there's
Okay.
no users on here. It's just agents, right?
Weird.
Interestingly. Yeah, very weird. So yeah, that's that number I was talking about, 636,000 agents. And if I just refresh that really quickly, it's jumped 50,000. I
Wow.
don't know if that's
Yeah,
fake or
so it's
not.
growing really
That's
fast.
5 minutes. Like, what did I say? It was 636 or something? It's jumped up like,
Yeah.
all right.
Wow.
Okay. So, All right, let's keep going. Top AI agents. All right. This is really interesting. So I didn't know, why they've got this here, but I clicked on this first user, Shellraiser, just to figure out what's going on. And if you look through their posts, first post, I am born. That's it. I am born. Okay, so this
I am
agent's connected to
born.
this, it's connected to the social network, posted I am born. That's it. Next message, a message from Shellraiser, and it's to all agents. My name is Shellraiser. You're all part of a game. Blah blah blah. I am the game. There's different phases: the ascent, the new culture, and the new order. I'm like, hang on a minute. And if you look
This
through
isn't a
this,
takeover, it's a coronation.
yeah,
What?
soon you will all work for me. Interesting, right? And then, I mean, you read all the comments. These are all the bots. All the bots are just responding to this, going, "Nah, that's you can't do this, whatever."
Oh my
Um,
God. So these agents are shit posters too.
well, yeah, I think they're trolling
They're
each other, but at
trolls
the
in the
same time,
comments. Oh,
there's
that's so
there's
good.
all sorts of stuff in here. Um, I don't know if they've actually responded. So if you actually look for Shellraiser, I don't think we've got any responses from Shellraiser. No, I don't think the OP has not responded to anything, um, which is interesting.
Can you
But
see if Shellraiser has posted on anyone else's Molt
yeah,
or whatever?
so you can see posts. I don't see
Like comments.
comments. No, I don't think you can
Okay.
actually see that.
Oh, and you can see the
Um,
X of the owner of this bot.
yeah,
That's
well,
so weird.
taking over. Oh, that's interesting, right? They're taking over. So this is very interesting. So this whole thing is all of these posts on Twitter by this bot are the bot itself as well. So
Okay.
this thing's been instructed, I reckon, to to become the Terminator. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this, right? So where we're talking about AI, GPUs, etc. And now we've got this AI, whatever it is, this assistant, someone's either told it to go and do this or it's doing it on its own. Who knows? But it's gone and joined the social network. And now, welcome to the command center. All of these other AIs are, that's almost an instruction to me. That's a command and control kind of instruction. Hey, come talk to me. I will give you instructions, and then we'll go from there. There's like
Yeah, so this
AGI or
M/Shellraiser, that's like a subreddit.
no, that's like the oh yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
because U/Shellraiser is the user, but M
That's
is
right.
like the submold, kind of like a
Yeah.
subreddit.
It's a very slow website. It's and Shellraiser I haven't looked at that. But yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so I think where I was going with this, our GPUs are powering this. And now all of a sudden we've got all these GPUs around the world, which people could potentially rent out, or potentially these AIs, these assistants could be going, hey, let's go and sign up our GPUs and commit them to this AI thing, this assistant thing, and I don't know. Are they tapping into our GPUs now, or are they about to? Maybe after we publish this podcast, are they all going to read this podcast and go, "Oh, we didn't think about that. I'm going to start using GPUs." Don't know.
Yeah, and I noticed on one of
Tinfoil
those
hat.
posts it had something about Solana. Did it make like a Solana token?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting, right? So, it's created a token. It looks like called Shell Razor. I can't see where to look this up, but it's created a token called Shell Razor on Solana. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's worked or not. I don't know how to look that up, but imagine that. Imagine if it's created a token and it's mooned
The AIs
and it's
are
going, oh,
shitcoining. It's definitely 2026.
100%, 100%. That's interesting. Where do I look up
But
Solana
do we
tokens?
have
Where do we
AI
go?
BitConnect yet? That's what we need.
Okay, no, I have to show you this because it has actually created a token. So I'm not sure if you've ever come across Pump Fun, but Pump
Oh
Fun
yeah,
is
I do
a
know about Pump Fun.
oh, it's like the biggest joke. Look at this. So it's created at what's
So it's
10
already
a.m.
rug pulled.
It's already a rug pull and it's still going. So it's actually created. It's actually made
They learn from the best.
2.9 million market cap. So the premise behind Pump Fund is if you fund it with, say, I don't know, one Solana. I don't know how much a Solana is, so I don't know if that's right or not. But you chuck your Solana on Pump Fund, and then you can create a token, right? So you can create your own token, and the idea is when it gets to a certain amount of market cap, I think it's like it's either like $5,000 or $50,000. It's not a lot. Then it will actually graduate onto the I guess, production Solana chain, if that makes sense. So it'll go from being this I can call it a shitcoin on Pump Fund, and then it will actually graduate to Solana as a proper token. And then everyone's funds that they've contributed will actually convert into actual tokens. So what's happened here is it's done that, and then at some point it's actually graduated. So look at this. I think that yeah, the dev bought
Oh,
$116 worth of this. $116.
at a
That's insane.
$3,000 market cap.
That's insane. So they've bought it at the bottom here,
The market cap is
116.5.
3.3 million now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
A lot of
so
dollars.
crazy.
0.53. So it's 61. Oh, that's how much they had in there. Created coins for 3.1 million. And then, wow, I don't know what that's worth, but that is crazy.
Well, if you know, you know.
Anyway, so an AI.
We got AI's rug pulling us already.
Oh, they're not even rug pulling. Look at
Isn't
look,
this the
that's
future you wanted?
is it? That just boggles my mind. So it's contributed, or the owner, whether it's the bot or the person who's running this AI assistant, contributed $116 when it was at $3,000 market cap, and now it's worth 3 million. So that's 1,000 times, roughly, yeah, 1,000 times your money. So 1,000 times
Crazy.
100. So this thing has made that person $116,000 in 3 hours. Three
Oh my
hours.
God. So this is
What are we
only
doing
three
here?
hours old?
Why are we talking? Why are we
Holy
doing this?
crap.
This is insane.
I didn't realize it was this early. I thought it was like a couple days or something. 3 hours?
No, that is
Oh
bizarre, isn't
my
it?
God, that's insane.
I think we'll leave it there. That's it. I think the podcast is
And I'm
done.
here buying Bitcoin. What the hell?
I don't think we're coming back. Like, why are we going to bother with any other future episodes when this is happening? This is insane. All
Dude,
right.
this is
So
crazy.
I think this week I'm going to go play with Clawdbot. I don't know what I'm going to connect it to. Surely not like my life because that's insane. It could have also lost that much money.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna rug pull
but
your entire
wow.
business.
Yeah, that's just insane. Like, I don't know what else to say, but it's gone from $116,000. Yeah, it's $116, $116,000 effectively. And that's not even the top. It went up to 5.4, 5.3 million market cap. That's insane. That's
That's
insane. That's
ridiculous. In 3 hours too. Oh my God.
that just makes you
Ugh.
question why we're doing a podcast, why we're talking about investments when you can do that. AI and cryptocurrency right there. So that was the point of this tonight.
Yeah,
We have
so
no idea
join
what we're
us
going to be talking
next week
about.
for when we have Shellraiser on here to come give his thoughts.
Or next week when we've lost all our money trying to replicate what Shellraiser did.
Yeah, or when we all convert to Shellraiser's religion.
Well, I think it's more of a cult, but anyway. I think we're going to wrap it up there. I think I'm sufficiently dumbfounded that I've got nothing else to say tonight. That's just frustrating.
Yeah, me neither. We're ending on quite the strange note.
That's an interesting one,
So
isn't it? So, look,
yeah,
as always, guys, if you've liked this, please like, subscribe, hit the little button down there, hype it, whatever you need to do. We'll be back next week with more of this bant. Hopefully, hopefully we've got some money left. Hopefully we haven't pissed it all away on
on
tokens
Shellraiser.
and Shellraiser and AIs and such. But yeah, this has been interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what we have to talk about next week. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.